Real Madrid, Los Blancos, Galacticos. There are some huge football entities in Europe, but none of them quite have the same aura that surrounds the Spanish giants. A club that has dominated European football for as long as we can all remember, with some of the biggest names drawn to the job. Are we about to see the red carpet being laid out for the newest Galactico? Kylian Mbappe has announced his intentions of leaving PSG as a free agent in the summer, and all signs point to the Bernabeu. Real Madrid have been expecting and planning for his arrival for some years now, but how do they do it? Real Madrid are worth $6 billion. This is a figure that has increased steadily in recent years. The Real Madrid model is actually a pretty cyclical method. The bigger the brand, the bigger the lure of big players. But the more big players, the bigger the brand. Look back to 2009 when Florentino Perez shocked the world by signing two of the biggest names in the game, Kaká and Cristiano Ronaldo. Now we all know how this story goes, but at the time there were serious question marks as to the sustainability of signings of this nature. The groundwork, however, was already done years in advance. After the purchase of David Beckham from Manchester United in 2003, Real Madrid cleverly projected their brand into East Asia on the back of the England Stars fame. This was all about the race by the big European clubs to crack the East Asian, Indian, and other emerging markets first, and the race is still going on. These signings were Madrid putting down their marker as the biggest football club and brand in the world. Real Madrid were targeting the world's best players. The larger the name, the more marketable the team, and therefore the greater the TV rights, which in turn leads to greater income for the business. And I think that strategy of the past is clear today. The signings of Bellingham, Camavinga, and Tchouaméni would have dented the budget, but the signing of Kylian Mbappe, even with him being a free agent, will be a massive commitment with a huge signing fee. Mbappe being the current face of football means this signing has incredible upside potential and will no doubt increase the brand's image and reach hugely, and therefore it is worth every penny. Mbappe currently earns a reported £22 million a year in his bumper Paris Saint-Germain deal, but could see that drop by as much as £10 million to play at the Santiago Bernabeu. However, there will be a sizable £85 million signing bonus to sweeten the deal for the Frenchman. This is within the realms of possibility for Real Madrid, but not by luck. Real Madrid have been paving the way for Kylian Mbappe for a while now, having moved on plenty of high earners in the last few years, with the likes of Marcelo, Isco and Gareth Bale all leaving at the end of the contracts. The club's finances moving forward are also expected to be extremely healthy, with the departure of Eden Hazard, Karim Benzema, Marco Asensio and Mariano Diaz to be taken into account. And with Luka Modric looking more than likely to move on at the end of the season, Madrid have a pile of cash ready to pay Mbappe top dollar. It's this policy of raising funds to match what they spend on transfer fees that has allowed Madrid to fly under the radar and compete with the biggest clubs in Europe without spending nearly as much money. For example, over the past 10 seasons, the Spanish giants have a net spend in the transfer market of just €250 million. Not only is that 5 times less than the likes of Manchester United and Manchester City, but it's also just a few €100,000 off what Fulham have spent in that period. Madrid have €128 million currently in the bank, along with €265 million in credit, while they reduced their wage bill by €78 million in the last completed financial year. Project Mbappe has been in full flow for some years now, and no stone has been left unturned to ensure the finances are there to make one of the biggest signings football has ever seen. If you learned something from this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing for more business in sports videos every single week. Bye for now.